Good morning, Dean. How are you?
Well, I'm good this morning.
It's been wonderful weather this past week, hasn't it?
It has.
And it's been golfing weather, that's for sure. We just hadn't been.
I hadn't played well in the good weather.
What little we played wasn't good, right? We'll admit to that right now. But tell you what, I know some happy folks. About the graduation coming up Sunday, right?
Sunday at 3:00 at Ronnie Clark Stadium, and it'll be in the arena if it rains. But the forecast looks great.
Yeah, it looks
for
good
Sunday.
For Sunday.
So,
well, unfortunately for Green Forest tonight. They've had to move inside, and you know how it is, and it's tough. The girls talked to Dr. Summers, and they've only got 10 tickets, for inside, and they're gonna have room in the Rock Gym and have the video up, and they'll stream it as well. But it's tough. I know it's tough, but we're blessed to have a big arena, and tell you what, having it on Ronnie Clark Field, that is cool, right?
It will be cool. Well, it may be a little warm.
Well,
at 3:00.
That's true.
You can dress casual. That's a good thing about that.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
it'll be a big day for. I can't remember the exact number, but I want to say like 120.
My goodness, yeah, that sounds right. But we're
graduates.
But we're supposed to know, and we don't know.
We don't.
We don't have a senior, do we? So
well, I was more on the lines of I got a certificate of attendance as opposed to a diploma. So I did show up periodically.
Well, we want to talk about some awards, but first let's talk about the valedictorian.
Jack Dignan is the valedictorian. Just what a tremendous student athlete for sure. He did get the highest boys athletic GPA, and I guess he got the highest student athlete, but he had a 4.4286. Now, Jamie, that's going under par there.
That is, isn't it?
On a 4.0, he gets a 4.4. What comes after A plus?
Hey, in high school, I was tickled with 3.9. And that was fudging. That was because I had some good buddies in math class.
We only had to have a 2.0 to be eligible. So
there you go. But we had a big the athletic awards.
Yeah.
We want to talk about some of those special awards. I know they had a bunch of them, and Coach Compton does a great job, and everybody gets recognized. But there's some special awards too, Dean. And you've got the list there.
Well, from the girls' GPA, since we're there, there was a tie. It looks like Ashlyn Stanley and Jaden Hood had a 4.28. So again, just going over the cup's running over.
Yeah,
with
Jaden was one of my golfers too. Yeah, very good.
Kevin Hamlinger Award is I'm going to mispronounce this. Is it Australia? Amos.
Yeah, okay.
And then also for the girls' side is Robbie Bartos, Chief Bartos' daughter.
There we go.
John Paul Hanna Award, which
that's a big one, right? That
used to be the one, and goes to Nate Allen.
Allen, that's a good choice. And so let's go back in history. Can you remember who won that? Am I putting you on the spot?
And when 1975?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my big highlights in my career.
That was you, wasn't it?
It's kind of downhill from there.
Well, I'll be honest, everybody listening, I didn't know that for sure. I was just assuming. The character that you have, Dean.
Yeah. Right.
But that is, that's a special deal, and Nate is serving, and that's for the boy athlete, right?
Yeah.
And so the girl athlete is the
Jonef Bazor.
That's right.
And that was Emma Hall.
Emma Hall. There's another one of golfers.
There you go. Just the influence you have.
That's it.
On these young people. The Carroll County hustling sophomore goes to Cooper Summers. Okay. And this one I love, Terry Clark, which is he was a former manager.
That's right.
Back in the day, and goes to Alejandra Cavillo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet girl.
Yes, that's awesome.
And then the Bob Selleck Award for the girls is Bella Hoss and Chet Hudgens.
How about that?
Love that kid too. Spirit Award went to Jack Digdon as well. And then the Charlie Matney Award goes to Eddie Reyes.
Eddie Reyes. Okay.
Reyes.
Okay. That's our volunteer soccer coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's he's done a lot of good, and of course they made the Final Four last Saturday, and they just came up a little short, 1-0 in the final.
One goal short. And then the last one you may have interest in is the Terry Hussey leading tackle.
I've heard of that one.
And that goes to Chet Hudson.
Well, that was after your years, right?
Right.
Terry was the late 70s, and that's a special to my heart. And anybody will tell you, if you've won that award, then you've woke somebody up.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what
rang their bell.
That's what Terry Hussey could do that.
Yeah.
And there's lots of them out there that knew it. So that's awesome.
Well, and still with school, Coach Owen Powell told me that the last day of school for the students and the teachers is May 26th.
Well, congratulations. We're coming.
I asked him who was going to be the most excited. So I guess
take your pick.
The parents may be the losers in that. I don't know, but congratulations to all them in a great school year. And we just heard that they've announced a new football coach.
That's right. They have everything.
Macklin Chermak. I did visit with Owen Powell and Brent Compton. They're very excited. One of the things they were looking at with the program is to bring stability here, and he was one of the leading candidates from the start, and just led the way the whole time. They did have a lot of candidates. They did interview 4. And
Macklin's got a little experience from high school and college, right?
He does.
Yeah.
He spent 3 years in college at South Arkansas University and Coffeyville Community College in Kansas.
Wow.
And then 8 years in high school. He was at Mena High School, I think Olive Branch in Mississippi, and most recently he's been defense coordinator and assistant head coach at Coweta, Oklahoma.
Okay.
And the last 2 years they were 11-1 and 10-2, so had some very successful programs there. So.
Excellent.
11-1. That means you
almost ran the table.
Yeah, almost. And
and we're going to make him Purple Pride, Mr. Bobcat, and the new era begins.
And he's come in ready to work. He's already bought a house, made an offer on a house, and which shows his commitment, how serious he is. And so we'll be excited to welcome him, and we'll congratulate Brent and Owen on successful search.
Exactly. You got to get it done. That way you can start working on the kids. So that's good. So, hey, we've got exciting things today, though, don't we?
We do.
Oh, what are we going to go?
Good Shepherd Humane Society Grand. I guess it's reopening. They've moved over to the old Carroll County News paper office over there on 62 Spur.
Yep.
They'll have that going on from 11 to 2. Free food.
There we go.
Yep.
I'll be there. The
ribbon cutting is at, I think it's 11:45.
Okay.
I've got 11:30 listed, but I think it's 11:45.
And that's going to be going all the way till the afternoon after lunch, right?
Yeah, 11 to 2. Okay. And then at Equity Bank, Craig and the gang is doing their Veterans Recognition Ceremony. Be at 11 o'clock there in the lobby.
Okay, this is their second edition,
This is their second. They're doing this every quarter, so we can't thank and express our appreciation enough to the veterans that we have, and so it's a great thing Equity Bank has been doing.
It's a heartfelt thing for Craig. I know he was touched when they had that, but for some reason, the rains come, right? It rained that time, and I think we got rain coming today too. So, but that's okay. We can go inside, right?
We can.
So, and plus they're going to